Hello there, and welcome. I want to ask you something a little personal. Have you ever been fast asleep in the middle of the night when suddenly, bang, you're jolted awake by an intense, painful squeezing in your calf muscle? It feels like a vice grip, completely out of your control, and you can't move. All you can do is lie there, maybe try to rub it out, and wait for that agonizing cramp to finally release its hold. If that sounds familiar, you are absolutely not alone. But what if I told you that this common, painful problem might be linked to a simple deficiency, and that many doctors are surprised when they see how dramatically one very familiar, very common vitamin, or more accurately, a mineral that acts like one, can help improve the strength in your legs and significantly reduce those dreadful cramps, especially for those of us in our golden years? Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could genuinely change the way you feel every single day. As we get older, our bodies naturally go through a lot of changes. We might notice our hair gets a little grayer, or we need glasses to read the morning paper. But some changes are less obvious, yet they affect our quality of life so much more. I'm talking about that feeling of weakness in the legs, the unsteadiness when you get up from a chair, or the difficulty you might have climbing a set of stairs that you used to take two at a time. And of course, those horrible leg cramps, especially at night. For a long time, we've just chalked this up to getting older. It's just a part of the aging process, right? Well, yes and no. The science behind it is actually quite fascinating. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and retaining certain essential vitamins and minerals from our food. Think of your muscles as little batteries. They need specific nutrients to hold a charge and work properly. When those nutrients run low, the signals between your nerves and your muscles can get, well, a little scrambled. Imagine your brain is trying to send a calm, simple message to your leg muscles saying, okay, time to relax now. But because of this nutritional gap, the message gets distorted. It's like a faulty telephone line with a lot of static. Instead of a clear signal, the muscle gets a jumbled, frantic message that tells it to contract, and contract hard, and not let go. That's what a cramp is. It's a miscommunication, a system overload. And the frustrating part is that this is an incredibly common issue, yet so many people suffer in silence, never thinking that the answer could be sitting right there in the food they eat. They might blame their mattress, their shoes, or just bad luck, without ever looking at the nutritional root cause. So, what is this secret ingredient that can help fix this faulty wiring and bring peace back to your legs? It's not some expensive newfangled drug from a pharmaceutical lab. It's not an exotic berry from a faraway land. It's a humble, hard-working mineral that you've known about your whole life. I'm talking about magnesium. That's right. Simple. Plain old magnesium. It's often called the relaxation mineral, and for a very good reason. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It's a master regulator, a quiet supervisor that makes sure everything is running smoothly, especially when it comes to your muscles and nerves. Its role is so critical, yet it's one of the most common deficiencies in the Western world, particularly among older adults. A fascinating study, published in a journal like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, looked at older adults who suffered from regular leg cramps. The researchers found that those who supplemented their diet with magnesium saw a significant, and in some cases, a complete disappearance of their nighttime cramps compared to those who didn't. They were sleeping better, feeling more rested, and had more confidence in their bodies. So how does this one mineral do so much? Let's break down its magic in a really simple way. Think of it as having three main jobs to keep your legs strong and cramp-free. First, it's the master of nerve signals. Your muscles work in pairs. For every muscle that tenses, another one has to relax. A key player in tensing or contracting your muscles is calcium. Calcium is like the on switch. It rushes into the muscle cells and tells them to fire up. But you can't be tensed up all the time. Right, you need an off switch. That's magnesium. Magnesium comes in and gently escorts the calcium out of the muscle cell, allowing the muscle to relax and release. Now, what happens if you have plenty of calcium, but you're low on magnesium? Your on switch works just fine, but your off switch is faulty. The muscle gets the signal to contract, but it doesn't get the clear signal to relax. It gets stuck in the on position. That's your cramp. Magnesium ensures that the conversation between contract and relax is balanced and smooth. Second, magnesium is the great balancer of electrolytes. You've probably heard of electrolytes, especially in sports drinks. They are minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and of course magnesium that carry an electric charge. They are absolutely vital for everything from your heartbeat to muscle function. You can think of them as the fluid in your car battery. If the fluid is low or out of balance, the battery can't hold a charge properly. Magnesium is like the chief mechanic, making sure that potassium and sodium levels are balanced correctly inside and outside your cells. When magnesium is low, this whole delicate system can go haywire, leading to spontaneous muscle twitches and those painful, full-blown cramps. And third, magnesium is a helper mineral. It doesn't just do its own job, it helps other essential nutrients do their jobs better too. For instance, it plays a key role in helping your body absorb and use calcium properly. It ensures that calcium goes into your bones to make them strong, rather than ending up in your soft tissues where it can cause problems. It also helps to activate vitamin D, another crucial vitamin for bone and muscle health. So, without enough magnesium, even if you're taking calcium and vitamin D supplements, you might not be getting their full benefits. It's the ultimate team player. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? How this one mineral can be the key to unlocking so much comfort and strength. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful and it's making you think, it would mean the world to me if you could take just a second to tap that like button. And if you want more simple, practical health tips like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd also love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced these cramps? Let me know in the comments down below. Your stories and experiences are so valuable to this community. Okay, so now for the most important part. How can you safely and effectively increase your magnesium levels? The absolute best way is always to start with food. Nature has packaged magnesium perfectly in a variety of delicious whole foods. My motto is always food first. Here are a few powerhouses of magnesium that are easy to add to your diet. First, dark leafy greens. Think of spinach, Swiss chard, and kale. A simple cup of cooked spinach can give you a significant portion of your daily magnesium needs. You can toss it into a smoothie, add it to an omelet, or lightly saute it with some garlic. Second, nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are fantastic sources. A small handful as a snack is a perfect and easy way to get a boost. Third, avocados. This creamy, delicious fruit is packed with healthy fats, potassium, and yes, a great deal of magnesium. Adding half an avocado to your salad or toast is a wonderful habit. Fourth, legumes. Things like black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are not only high in fiber and protein, but also rich in magnesium. And here's a fun one, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard me right. High-quality dark chocolate with 70% cacao or more is one of the tastiest sources of magnesium you can find. A small square or two can be a healthy, guilt-free treat. Now, what about supplements? In our modern world, sometimes getting all we need from food can be a challenge. Decades of intensive farming have depleted the mineral content of our soil, which means the vegetables we eat today might have less magnesium than the ones our grandparents ate. For this reason, a high-quality magnesium supplement can be a very good idea for some people. And this is a very important, but you should not just run out and grab the first bottle you see. This is where a conversation with your doctor or a trusted healthcare provider is absolutely essential. It is non-negotiable. Why? Because if you have certain health conditions, particularly with your kidneys, taking too much magnesium can be problematic. It can also interact with some common medications, like those for blood pressure or heart conditions. Your doctor can recommend the right form of magnesium for you, like magnesium glycinate, which is often easier on the stomach and the correct, safe dosage for your individual needs. Please do not self-prescribe. Use this information to start an intelligent conversation with your doctor. The incredible thing is, when you start paying attention to your magnesium intake, you're not just tackling leg cramps. You're setting off a chain reaction of positive benefits throughout your entire body. Remember how we talked about magnesium being the relaxation mineral? Well, that doesn't just apply to your leg muscles. It also helps to calm your entire nervous system. Many people find that when their magnesium levels are optimal, their sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. They fall asleep more easily and wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. Not just because cramps didn't wake them up, but because their brain was able to fully rest. Furthermore, improved muscle function and nerve signaling do more than just stop cramps. They contribute to better balance and stability. As you know, one of the biggest health risks for older adults is falling. Falls can lead to serious injuries and a loss of independence. By strengthening the neuromuscular system, that vital connection between your nerves and muscles, magnesium can directly contribute to increasing your strength and stamina when you walk, making you feel more steady on your feet and reducing that risk of a dangerous fall. You'll feel more confident walking to the mailbox, playing with your grandkids, or simply moving around your own home. So, let's bring it all together. We started with that awful middle-of-the-night leg cramp, a feeling of pain and helplessness that far too many of us have accepted as a normal part of life. But now we know it doesn't have to be. We've learned that this is often not just a random event, but a clear signal from our body, a cry for help for a crucial nutrient. That nutrient is magnesium, the quiet guardian of our muscles and nerves. It's the off switch that allows our muscles to relax, the master conductor of our body's electrical symphony, and a vital team player that helps other nutrients work better. And the best part is that you have the power to change this. It starts with small, simple adjustments to your daily habits. It starts with adding a handful of almonds to your afternoon snack, a side of spinach to your dinner, or having that important conversation with your doctor about whether a supplement is right for you. If you or someone you love suffers from leg cramps, weakness, or restless nights, I truly encourage you to look into this. Try incorporating more magnesium-rich foods into your life. The difference can be truly surprising. This isn't about chasing a magic pill. It's about listening to your body and giving it the fundamental building blocks it needs to thrive. It's about taking a small, intelligent step today that protects your health, your strength, and your mobility for the long run. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And please, don't keep this information to yourself. If this video made you think of a friend, a parent, a spouse, or a neighbor, please consider sharing it with them. Everyone deserves to have strong, healthy legs and peaceful, pain-free nights. Be well and stay strong.